Good afternoon and welcome to the English class in our YouTube channel DVUPS for you. First of all, I would say sorry for making such a long delay in the presentation of English classes. The COVID cases are increasing and the going out of our home have become a risky task. That's the reason for such a long delay. And let's continue our class. We have already completed our first part of our first unit, the Raja's attraction or Raja's affection towards his grandfather and his grandfather's affection towards Raja. Raja with his grandfather. Raja's life with grandfather. In that story, we have gone through different characters and the differences between grandfather and Raja, the similarities between grandfather and Raja, etc. Now, we are moving to a poem. That's the boy, little boy and the old man. Here, in the first story also, we have a little boy Raja and an old man, his grandfather. Here, in the poem written by Sheldon Allen, the little boy and the old man. Here also, we can see a boy, a small boy and an old man. The poem has been written in the form of conversation. The conversation between the boy and the man. Let's go through that. I believe all of you have your textbooks with you. Page number 25. Page number 25. Said the little boy, "Sometimes I drop my spoon." Said the little old man, "I do that too." The little boy whispered, "I wet my pants." "I do that too," laughed the little old man. Said the little boy, "I often cry." The old man nodded. "So do I." "But worst of all," said the boy, "it seems grown-ups don't pay attention to me." And he felt the warmth of the wrinkled old hand. "I know what you mean," said the little old man. Did you get any idea? Here, an old man and little young boy. They are expressing their feelings. The young boy is expressing his feelings and the old man is saying his own. Please go through the lines once more. Said the little boy, "Sometimes I drop my spoon." Drop my spoon means when the boy wants to take something in his hands, it may fall down. So the boy said, "Sometimes I drop my spoon." Said the little old man, "I do that too." When the people become old, sometimes they may have shivering. So the things in their hand will fall down. Here the old man said, "I do that too." Then the little boy whispered. What is whispering? We will whisper when we have some secrets to tell our friends. How will we say? Will we say it very loudly? No, we will whisper it. That means we will say it in a small voice. That's whispering. Here, this child, the little boy, speak very quietly, slowly. "I wet my pants. I wet my pants." "I do that too," laughed the little old man. The boy said, "I wet my pants. I will forget or I won't get time to go to the urinal. At that time, before reaching the urinal, I will wet my pants." Then the old man supported it. "I do that too." Said the little boy, "I often cry." The little boy said, "I often." Often means at many times. "I often cry." The old man nodded. What is nodded? What is the meaning of nodded? Move our head up and down, showing agreement. Then old man supported the boy. Then we nod our head, supporting the boy. "I often cry." The boy said, "I often cry." Then the old man supported him. So do I. I also cry. I also cry often. But worst of all, said the boy, it seems grown-ups don't pay attention to me. The child is thinking that the grown-ups, his parents and grandparents, they are not giving attention to him, or they are not giving any care to him. And he felt the warmth of a wrinkled old hand. It is wrinkled. In the glossary we have the meaning. Wrinkled means the lines on the body. The lines on the body due to our old age. When we become old, the skin will become wrinkled. I know what you mean, said the little old man. Here, the old man was in a condition to understand the feeling of the boy that old ones or the grown-ups don't pay attention to his feelings. What idea did you get from that? What idea did you get from this poem? Are they similar in all aspects? No, there may be many differences between a young boy and an old man, but in many cases they may have similarities. Here, the old man and the young boy, both of them will drop their spoon. Then both of them wet their pants. Both of them often cry. And the boy was very much sad because he believes or he thinks that the grown-ups, his parents, don't understand his feelings or don't care him or don't pay attention to him. At that time, the old man gave support to him, saying that I can understand what you are saying. That means nowadays the old age homes are increasing. We can see a number of old age homes where the old people have been thrown away from our houses. So at their young age, the parents will give more care to their children and they will lose all their health for the children. But when the children grow up, they will go and seek their own happiness. So at that time, they will be ready to throw away the old people. They won't give attention to their feelings, to the grandparents' feelings or the old people's feelings. Here, through this poem, the poet is expressing or the poet is depicting that truth. Now, go through the lines more times and write the questions at the end. Let's revisit the poem, page number 26. Identify similar activities of the boy and the old man and write them down. When you go through the lines 2 or 3 times, it will be very easy task for you. Then next one, I know what you mean. Why does the old man say so? I have given a description of that. Then you have to write it in your own words. Why did the old man say that? I know what you mean. When did the old man say that? I know what you mean. When the boy said, the old people, the grown-ups, don't pay attention to me. Then the old man said that, I know what you mean. What made the old man say so? Write it in your own words. Is the little boy or the old man satisfied? Justify your answer. Is the little boy or an old man satisfied? Satisfied means happy. Is the old man or the little boy happy? Then write your, if they are happy, why? Why are they happy? If they are not happy, write why aren't they happy? Next activity is, here in the poem we have seen or we have gone through the word wrinkled hand. I have already mentioned What's meant by the wrinkled hand, or which age is presented using the wrinkled hand? Yeah, it's the old age. It describes the old age. Wrinkled hand refers to old age. When people become old, the skin will become wrinkled. Then find out some more words which shows or which describes the old age. Can you think about it and say? Please think which are the words or which are the words we can use to present or to describe the old age. Yeah, of course, hair, white hair or grey hair. It is describing the old age. Then next, when we become old, what will happen to our eyesight? What will happen to our eyesight? Yeah, our eyesight will be very poor. So, poor eyesight. Then, what about the movement of our hands? It will be, sometimes it will be shivering hands. Then, which are the other words? What about the body movements? Can the old people move their body parts as the young people do? No, it will be a very strained one. The body movements will be strained. So, the strained body movements. We can describe the old age as strained body movements. Then, any other things? What about the sleep? You can sleep from 8 o'clock to morning 8 o'clock or at any time you want. That's the speciality of your age. The young children can sleep whenever they want. But when the people become old, they will lose their sleep. That means they become sleepless. That's another feature of old age, sleeplessness. All these words can be used to describe old age. So, you just sit and think which words can be used to describe the old age. Some of the words have been discussed here. Poor eyesight, then shivering hands, sleeplessness, strained body movements, like that. Then you try to find out more and more words or phrases that can be used to describe the old age. Then next is activity 2. The second activity, pick out the lines from the poem and rewrite them in the form of a conversations. In the beginning itself, I have told you the poem is written in the form of a conversation. The conversation between the little boy and an old man. Here, the conversation is started with the little boy. Sometimes I drop my spoon. Then what is the reply of the old man? What will the old man say? I do that too. You just find out the dialogues and write it as a conversation. Okay, we have completed that poem here. That was a small poem related to the old age and the young age, written by Sheldon Allen. And in this poem, a small boy is sharing his feelings to an old man, and the old man is giving support to that little boy. So, please go through the poem 2 or more times, answer the questions, then find out different words that can describe the old age or old times. Then write the poem as a conversation. That's all for today. Here, if you like the video, please like it, share it and subscribe our channel DVUPS for you. Have a nice day. Thank you.